this video, I'll be showing you guys how to use arrays. So by that, I'm trying to say that I'll be showing you guys how to declare arrays and also store data inside the array. So arrays are used to collect or store data of the same type. So it could be integers. So an array can only store one data type. So if it's integers, then it will be integers. That array will specifically be storing integers, and you cannot store other data types inside an array that you declared to store, or that you declared to store integers. Okay, so for an array, when declaring, you specify its element type and the number of elements that array will hold. So basically that means that when you're declaring an array, you say that you say which data type it will store, and also specify the number of things or data that will be inside that array. So basically declare the size of that specific array. So let me show you the syntax of an array. So you first say the data type, so it could be an integer, a double, or whatever. And then you follow by the name of the array. In our case, the name will be age. And then you use square brackets. In the square brackets, that's where you say the size of the array. That's where you put the number of values that you will store inside your array. So in this case, we'll be storing seven values inside our array. After that, you put the equal sign, and then you put the curly braces. Inside the curly braces, that's where you actually write the data that is inside the array. So another thing that I think you should know is that you can also choose not to write the size of the array if the array is only 1D, but if it's 2D, you have to specify the size. So yes, you can choose not to specify the size of an array, and that will allow you to store an infinite amount of data inside your array. So that is also, a good thing to do. But in this case, let's just write the size of the array, since we know exactly how many things we are going to store inside our array. So since the name of our array is ages, in this array, I'll be storing ages. So the first age is 11, followed by 14, 17, 18, 20, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2 more. 30 and 45. Okay, cool. Let me just put order to this. Okay, let me leave spaces here so that you can clearly see the data that is inside my array. Okay, fine. Then you put the colon at the end. So now we have declared and also initialized our array. So our array has 7 values, has the name age, has 7 values inside it, and the values are 11, 14, 17, 18, 20, 25, 30, and 45. So that is how you store values inside an array and also initialize an array. So in an array, these are elements, the data, they are referred to as elements. So this array has 7 elements, but when we're counting the elements, we start counting them from 0. So we have 0, 1 with the 14, 2, 17, 18 is our third element, 20 is our fourth element, 25 is our fifth, 30 is our sixth element, and then this is our 7th element. So let's say you want to print out to the screen a specific element in the array. So you can simply say cout, then you put the name of the array, which is age, and then the curly braces. You say you want to see out the element 0 inside the array. Then you put your colon there. Yeah, so let me just run this and see what we get. Oops, okay, so in this array, I have initialized I have more than 7 elements. So it was giving me an error, as you can see this red dot. So you should make sure that the size of the array is the same as the arrays or the data that you store inside your array. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elements inside my array. Okay, fine. Now we can run properly. Hopefully, we're not going to get an error. Let's see what we're going to get. Okay, as you can see that in our element 0, we have the value 11 that is stored in the element 0. So this 0 is our position. So the position 0 has the element 11 in it. So let's just see out the element that is stored in the third position. Let's run the code and see what we're going to get in this case. See, it's 18. So arrays start counting data from 0. So this is the 0 element, first element, second element, and the third element. As you can see that when we printed out the third element on the screen using this line of code, see out age, the third element of the age array, and our answer was 18, meaning that that was the third element. So the last element is 30, and it is the sixth element of this array. Okay, and so that is all there is to arrays. You can also change a specific element inside an array using a similar approach as the one that I used to see out. You just say age, that element, and then you equate it to a certain value, then it changes automatically in that array without you having to come to this first line of code where you created the array. So you can, anywhere in your code, you can just change the value of a specific element in your array. Okay, I'm guessing that is all there is to arrays for now. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if this video was useful to you.